And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Terry in at the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Maverick. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Durant. Then there's Doncic, and it's Nunn in at the point guard position. Conference rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
No good from Maverick. A shot by Harden, wide open. That three off the mark. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Brooklyn Nets. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Right side, Westbrook. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Doncic. Maverick passes to KD. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Maverick. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking.
Westbrook scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic kicks to KD. They grab their own miss. Maverick goes back up. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Harden. He had 19 points in the win against Boston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Porzingis to the inside. Durant, it's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's Porzingis. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And there's Terry. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Biyombo dishes to Westbrook. Back to Biyombo. Here's the 3. Rebound by Maverick. Maverick's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 6 points for Maverick. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Westbrook. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Biyombo, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Harden on the wing. Lock at 6. For the 3.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
The shot's good from Maverick.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now, here is Harden. No points in the game yet for him, and he makes that one.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Mavericks leading by 5. Down low, here's Maverick. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For 3, Westbrook, and the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got 6.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
All free throws good from Maverick. And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seed. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. In theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
Westbrook with the steal, and it's the Rockets on the break. Terry's got the ball, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hart's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Boston.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And so it's Dallas with following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Now, here is Harden, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, Kevin Durant. James Harden missing on the 3. KD's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Maverick, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
That free throw, no good. But for a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
And so here is Houston. After the made shot from Maverick, bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Rockets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Westbrook's checked in, and Curry subbed in for Doncic. And a switch here also for Houston. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, my goodness! That was special.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Conley. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Hardaway. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Terry. Clock is at 3. The 3. Conley's shot is off. Dallas leading by 14. Inside, Leonard. Terry grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so here is Houston. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. The wide open look here for Terry. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Curry passes to Westbrook. Here's Maverick, covered by Biyombo, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Maverick.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Hey, when Biyombo's deep inside, it's fun to watch because you know this guy is going to finish with a flush.
Passes it to Maverick. He's been up and in off the pretty assist. Mavericks got 18 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Curry kicks to Hardaway. To the paint. Stolen by Terry. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Dallas making a switch here. Love's checked in. Here's Conley after the made shot from Maverick. The pass to Windler. Feeds to Biyombo. And he banks in the layup. Biyombo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint. You look at a player like Bismack Biyombo, and I love his presence in the paint. A real rim protector because he's not only got length, but he's also got jumping ability and some girth as well.
Here's your bow. Biyombo, it's good on the putback. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Conley. Rebound by Maverick. Mavericks got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And with Biombo, the length of his arms, Clark, helps him with that great rim protection.
Yeah, you know, I agree. It's a blend of length and strength, guys. He can be a boulder on the block, a rugged physical presence there, and hard to move when he gets anchored in.
Conley, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Dallas gets called for the foul. The Rockets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Windler. Misses off the left iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Conley against Curry. Hayward outside from 12 feet out. Here's your bow. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 6 points for him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the end.
The ups and downs of injuries.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Hardaway. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kevin Love. And there's Maverick. And it's Curry in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Maverick in the last matchup against the Nets played superb basketball. He added 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him.
Rockets trail by 15. Here's Hart, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that's collected by Maverick. Maverick's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Westbrook with it. 10 points for him. Here's Hart. Back to Westbrook. The shot. Another miss by Houston.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Free throw good from Maverick. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But, Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stat.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
Stolen by Terry. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Good on the bucket. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
To the inside. Stolen by Terry. Down low. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. And 12 points for James Harden.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Hart. The offensive rebound. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Westbrook.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And the shot's good for Maverick. Maverick's got 37.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Maverick passes to Porzingis. Here's Maverick. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. Rockets trail by 15. Harden outside. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis doing a nice job using his mobility and size to bully the defense there.
Now Westbrook. He's got 16. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Pass to none. Inside. Maverick. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
To the paint. Here's Maverick. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Biyombo finds Terry. So here's Westbrook. Headed by Porzingis. Doncic with the steal. Jacks up a 3. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hart, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dallas moving it around. No good from Maverick.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For 3, Westbrook. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Maverick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Harden inside the 3-point line. And that's good for 2. 14 points for him.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense...
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a shot. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Hayward in at the 4.
Comparisons being drawn between Kristaps Porzingis and Dirk Nowitzki for their height and skill level. Understandably so, and in many eyes, fitting that Porzingis is now a Dallas Maverick.
And Clark, looking at those 2 players you just mentioned, Nowitzki's 7 foot tall, Porzingis 7'3".
Yeah, you take a look at those guys, and the difference really, I think, is the athleticism of Porzingis. He moves a little better, he bounces a little higher, and as he's gotten stronger, I think center might be his natural position, whereas Dirk was really better suited to being a power forward.
As you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
To end the run, goes back up. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Maverick. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Westbrook dishes to Biyombo. Another shot. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Maverick. Non-stop scoring machine here. With the teardrop, and Doncic lays it in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Harden. Rebound by Maverick.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Luka Doncic. Averaging about 16 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Curry's checked in for the Mavericks. For 3, Westbrook. A rebound by Maverick. Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Houston.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Down low. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Doncic against Harden. They need this one. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got 16.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
The shot's good for Maverick.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Kevin Love comes in for Porzingis. Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Rockets. There's the pass to Windler. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Back to KD. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. Maverick, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Conley kicks to Harden. Pass to Windler. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
In the corner, Harden. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 10 points for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Rockets making a change here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for it with really great heart, especially on defense. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Giroux, guarded by Doncic. Here's Giroux. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. None passes to Maverick. And good, he hits it again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
1:15 left to play in the third. Conley with a wide open look, drops in the tray. Conley's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Inside, here's Giroux. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Maverick. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Dishes it to Conley. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Maverick. Maverick shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And that one, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hayward against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. Dallas again turning it over. And here's Westbrook. He's got 16. Out to the right wing. Here's Gerbeau. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Maverick out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's none in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The shot's good from Maverick. Mavericks got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Really left alone. That's 19 points for Russell Westbrook.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
To the inside. Here's Maverick. Good. That's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Maxwell. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year. Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. So a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Maverick. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Maxwell against Doncic. The tray. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 22.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
To the paint. And there's the bucket from Maverick.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Doncic with the steal. Passes to none. Dallas moving it around. Count it.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Crowder against Westbrook. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Maxwell. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And the pass to Maverick. And got it! Another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another three for Houston.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Maverick. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Doncic passes to Maverick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. If you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24. It goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
Here's Windler, guarded by Kerr. It's deflected, and they get it back.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting for Houston, Mason Plumlee, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Plumlee. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Maverick shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's Maverick, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. The Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Hayward outside. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Maxwell. With his first shot attempt, count it, good. Maxwell's got his first bucket in this one. And so Curry will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Maverick, off with the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Down low, the kick out to Crowder. Here's Maverick. Back to Crowder, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And the shot goes in for Maverick.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Here's Windler. Connects from three-point range.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Love outside. To the paint. Here's Maverick. That's in there. Love with the assist.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Crowder against Hayward. Here's Plumlee. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
It's not going to go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Windler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up. We hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Here's Maxwell. And some nice passing there by Houston. Another miss by Houston.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Plumlee again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Passes it to Maverick. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
There's the triple. Kept alive. Here's Plumlee. Misses from short range. The Maverick shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Hardaway passes to Maverick. Banked in off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Maxwell, the pass to Plumlee. And it's good. 2 points. Plumlee's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignites.
And another one falls.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts in time for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having...
Yet another bucket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Over to the left wing. Doncic comes with a double team. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Plumlee, and it's Houston with another.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The shot's good from Maverick.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
High arcing shot. And he makes the first. Good on both. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Dallas foul call. Maverick. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Houston.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Tries it from 19, and the miss. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was comfortable. They were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Court Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.